In a politically seismic move, President Biden has bowed out of the 2024 presidential race. The president said, "It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. While it's been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term."
It is the first time in almost 60 years a sitting president has withdrawn from a re-election race. Jim Stratman joining us now. This is a move, Jim, here that some in the Democratic Party had been calling for.
That's right, but it leaves them in a little bit of a bind. Only 3 months till the general election, so not a lot of time for the party now to pivot. That's the challenge now for Democrats. Someone who really didn't waste any time, though, in reacting to President Biden's withdrawal was former President Donald Trump. Now, Trump issued a statement on Truth Social, writing in part, quote, "Joe Biden was not fit to run for president and is certainly not fit to serve and never was." Trump also went on in this post to bring up some of his regular campaign talking points, slamming Biden over the border, for example. Now, former President Obama has also weighed in by releasing a statement. He called Biden, quote, "one of America's most consequential presidents," and highlighted what he says were accomplishments like dealing with the pandemic and passing the first major gun safety legislation in 30 years. Obama finished by saying, quote, "Joe has reminded us of who we are at our best, a country committed to old-fashioned values like trust and honesty, kindness and hard work." Now, again, we're just a few months out from Election Day, so when asked how they felt, voters here in Louisville gave us a pretty wide range of responses. But overall, there wasn't a lot of shock, seeing as there have been rumors for Biden's decision for weeks.
But it does not surprise me that he dropped out of the race. I know it's been like a lot of speculation, too, on his age and his ability and his capabilities.
The Democratic Party says it will officially name its candidate here in the coming weeks. Now, coming up in the next half hour, I'm going to take a closer look into some of the calls for Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear to put his name on the ticket. Eric, Grace?
All right, Jim, thank you. Shortly after Biden announced he'd be stepping aside, he became the first to publicly endorse Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. Over the next few weeks, Democrats will prepare for the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. That's where delegates will nominate their pick for president and vice president. Although Harris is getting a lot of endorsements already, there's not a guarantee she will be the name on the November ballot. Former Kentucky Congressman John Yarmuth says adding Harris to the ticket could lead to dramatic changes in the election.
I think you'll see more black voters, you'll see more young voters, you'll see voters of ethnicity all over the country, and I think what she does is basically it gives some excitement to voters who weren't excited before.
In a post on social media, Kentucky's GOP says in part, though it's, quote, disappointed that we will not get to see Trump beat Biden in a rematch. It doesn't matter if the eventual nominee is Kamala Harris or any other Democrat in the country. Other than Harris, Democrats have floated California Governor Gavin Newsom and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer as potential contenders.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear has been vocal about this issue. He says in part President Biden will be remembered as a consequential president. While his decision could not have been easy, it is in the best interest of our country and for our party. Now, we'll hear more from the governor later today on his Facebook page. He said he'll be speaking on MSNBC's Morning Joe a little after 8 o'clock this morning. Now, as you'd expect of us, we will keep you updated on what he has to say or any new developments in the story online at WHAS11.com and, of course, during our noon news.
Right now, the Bullitt County Sheriff's Office is looking for the people responsible for vandalizing a Hillview park. Check out these surveillance videos posted online. We're told they were taken on July 16th at a park near Maryville Elementary. You can see 2 men and 2 women pushing over a porta-pot restroom. The Sheriff's Office says the suspects tossed the stalls and picnic tables into a creek. We'll let you know that it happened between 8:30 and 9:30 at night. So if you know anything, the Bullitt County Sheriff's Office asks that you call its anonymous tip line at 502-543-1262.
The man charged in the ambush killing of a Louisville musician outside a Southern Indiana casino will be sentenced today. According to the Harrison County Prosecutor's Office, 20-year-old Antoine Proctor admitted to killing Lil Don Williams on March 17th outside the Caesars Southern Indiana Hotel and Casino where the rapper was performing. Video from that night shows Proctor staking out Williams' car for 3 hours. Police say once Williams left the casino, Proctor shot him. Proctor has pleaded guilty. His sentencing is scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning.
If your student goes to Jefferson County Public Schools and is a bus rider, today is the last day for you to let the district know if your address has changed. Bus drivers are set to start practicing their new routes today, and once the drivers begin training, there's going to be a freeze period where no bus routes can be changed. Parents can still ask for a new stop, but those requests are not going to be addressed until after the first day. The goal is to give drivers time to learn their routes. You can update your address by calling your student's school or filling out the online form on the district's website.